the sky. We find our path, we learn to fly. Living off the land we've grown, with nature's rhythm we've been shown that life can thrive when we partake in self-sustainability's wake. So here we stand under the sky so blue, unguarded our life forever true. With plans in hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned. Solar candles, rain bellows, to each small step a breakthrough. We break through, we break through. Roots in the meadows, right front of the zoo. Each small step a breakthrough. We climb through, we break through, we break through. Solar candles, rain bellows, to each small step a breakthrough. We're crafting lives from what we've gained. Our efforts not in vain, but sustained. But sustained.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to We Grow Wednesday. I believe that's not going to replay on me. Make sure it's not. Yes, We Grow Wednesday, guys. It is October 30th. October 30th, day before Halloween on 2024. Halloween 2024, guys. It's been a crazy year, but we're already here to the spooky season, right? We've been playing around with that the last few days. Tonight we're gonna do some other stuff. We're gonna get those numbers put out to you guys, and we are going to do a couple of spins, and also we're gonna look at what's going on out there in the world. Excuse me. I do apologize to you guys because I want to have more guests on Wednesdays, and I definitely dropped the ball a little bit this week. I hit some people up a little bit too late, but we're going to be doing that on most Wednesdays. Tonight, though, we definitely like to take time to check out some of the headlines out there, especially as we come close to the election. There's probably going to be some crazy headlines like that are just buried, things like about our food and other such importance, So if we could, before we get started, hit that like button and share us out. Appreciate that, guys. I see a bunch of you already doing so. Thank you very much. Already got twice as many people on Rumble as Facebook. Cheers, Rumble. I didn't really do a ton of sharing myself, but that's okay. I shared to a few groups, a handful, as it were, and we get it moving, we get going. So, what did you guys think of that song? Was anybody here long enough to hear some of that song? I thought that was pretty good. I'm going to turn it into an intro, but for now, I just got the song. So we're going to move from there. Tried getting on Rumble, but it didn't want to work. Yeah, it says there's 7 watching, but it doesn't want to work for me either. Let me look on the PC. Oh. Okay. Oh. Strange. Okay, there it goes. Be good. We'll get on the web version at Peace. Appreciate you Rumblers hanging out. Hang out on Rumble if y'all have it. If you could, just head over there, hit the like button, and hit a few comments. That'd be great. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah, looks like we're going. Let me listen to the audio. It is glitchy on the Rumble. I almost cut this cord earlier, and I wonder if that's the problem. Can you guys hear me on Facebook when you listen to that? Nope. Testing. I'm still a little bit glitchy. Weird. Can't really work like this.
Pairing.
Okay. Testing. Testing. That sounds better to me. Wow. Had to do a whole reboot and everything. Man, if that's not just par for the course, you know? But thanks, Colin. Well, I don't know. Let's start the show now, right, guys? Let's do it. Actually, we just passed the 8 or the 7:10 Mountain Time. I had this ready, and I'm definitely gonna need one. Oh my gosh. Had to reboot. Yeah, like I'm so used to these problems, but that doesn't really help things for the intro part. So it's We Grow Wednesday. We'll say it is October 30th, 2024. Let's do it. I think I just had to reboot, and also I did switch the cord as well. I burned through that cord, but it didn't go all the way through. I can see a tiny little piece of copper, so I don't know if that made it short or what. Not good news at all, but we'll cheers to it anyway. We're gonna play that one on loop. That's not bad. Hope everybody is having a good. What's going on with you guys out there? Let me know in the comments below what's happening. Any struggles with the growing, with the garden, with the winterizing of things. I do also have a little coffee cup here with some RO water in it, and what I'm going to do is pop some beans tonight. If I can find my bag. Pouch, I should say. We are popping these Divine Storm times One World, and they're called One World, One Plant. We are going to pop these tonight. I decided I'm not, I can design the grow room anytime, but I can also grow in the meantime. So we're going to put these out. We're going to just push it. We're going to get it moving. I got plenty of nutrients. I got plenty of things to do what I want to do. I'm actually going to do kind of a quicker flip. I might keep one of them longer, but I think a bunch of these I'm going to flip very quickly. We're just going to do the float, the bean float method. Float those for a few days and check it out, and you should have some tap roots going on. Anybody else do the tap roots? What's up, Britt? What's up, Rose? Thank you. Tabby, Amanda, Amber, hello. Ron McNabb, what's up, man? Ron, if you want to pop up, let me know. Anybody that wants to come up. Have a little bit more freedom to have a laid-back episode on Wednesday here. I do definitely want to push it for some more awesome guests. And hell, Ron, I mean, I'd like to have you as a guest sometime. That'd be good too. But tonight would just be considered a pop-up guest. You know, it's a little different. But I'm looking to schedule people out on Wednesdays, so let me know, anybody. New nutrients, Rose? Yeah. I don't need a lot of nutrients, but I need some supplementary things, different things that go on top of the good fish water that I give them. Now, I'm actually going to try to get over to a shop in Peoria, Illinois. I can't remember the name of it. It's an aquarium type shop, all about like really specific and high end type aquarium stuff. I also have another a tour that I'm going to be going on at a aquaponics farm in Illinois. That right there obviously is going to be huge for me. You all know what aquaponics is for me. That's my main the main thing that I enjoy doing. It's just also one of the harder things to try learning in the beginning. So I kind of messed myself up in that sense, but I'm also doing the soil too, as you see the living soil table, I should say. Call it the grow table. What's up, Terry? What's up, Sheena? Hello. Not tonight. That's okay, Ron. Actually wanting you to come on my show. Okay, well, we could do that as well. Let's schedule it out. I'm going to be going to a Comic-Con this weekend with my son and myself in costume. That's going to be cool. It's a local Comic-Con too. Did you guys see the costume I made? I'm going to take some pictures and probably put up a picture at some point, but I did wear it out tonight for the first time. Oh yeah, I forgot those lights. I got to get... Oh wait, no, they're in my pocket. Got these lights that I want to put inside my mask. But look at this. It changes color and I can't stop it. I want it to just stay red, but it just keeps changing color on me. I might find better ones. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to color it red. I'm going to, color this whole thing red. I think that'll work pretty good, actually. All right, let's do another dab. Let's get it going. I'll even put the link out there in case anybody feels like popping up. What's up, Kristen? I think I saw Keisha Boop in too. Maybe that was earlier before the pre-glitch. Just glitching like a kitchen. Just glitching like a kitchen earlier. That was just intense. What's up, Gerald? Gerald, G-Rod the God. We got Brenda in here on the Rumble. And we got Brenda over on the Rumble. Thank you, ladies, very much. We've got 9 Rumblers watching and 9 Facebookers watching. And you all wonder why I push to other platforms. It's because of that algorithm. I know I got more than 9 friends on Facebook. Just, doesn't get put in front of them. Although think of me like a TV channel, like I have a schedule. I try to keep that schedule, and I do 5 shows a week. So it's kind of like a, something almost every day, not quite every day. I do some live streams on my profile. So follow me there if you haven't already. I do a little playing with the plants, a little bit of smoking, a little bit of working while I'm live, which, hey, that's, for me, that's really fun. Do some computer work or do some plant work or whatever I want to do, but do it live. Cheers. I did not, Kristen. I'm going to do that tonight. I was a little overwhelmed. I didn't even finish the costume until later today. Cindy Lou, what's up? All right, let's get to it. Oh, I see a bunch of you came through on the kick too. Here's Kickers. Oh, no, that's not kick. That's got the Rumble overlapping the kick chat. 91 followers on the kick. That's not bad. I'm slowly inching up there. Cheers, kick. And 1 subscriber there. You can subscribe on Kick. If you're already a super pro member or super member, no, I'm sorry. If you're already a pro member at $5 and you subscribe on Kick, that makes you a super pro member. Boom. Happy Halloween Eve, Cindy. Oh yeah, I would tell you if you won or something, of course. A lot of winners that I have to get stuff out to still, so don't worry, I'm on it. Okay, real quickly here. You guys want to hear the other version? Let's listen to the other version. Mama Rochi, what's up? In fact, let's turn this up just a little bit so I can hear if it's over. Mama Rochi in the house. Hello. In fact, here's the link if anyone would like to stop in and say hello. I am totally getting into some articles, looking at some farming articles, cannabis articles, and food articles in general. It might be louder to you guys than it is to me. I think I have it turned down. Ever young. Okay, now let's play the other version. Let me turn it up a little bit.
With hands in soil, we learn and grow. Nature's wisdom we come to know. Green thumbs up, we're turning the page from city life to a simpler age. With every sprout that reaches
Benjamin.
the sky, find our path, we learn to fly.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one sometimes. No, not on TV.
With compost pale, we tend to life, we never fail. The tomatoes red, the carrots sweet. In our garden where all hearts meet. Roots in earth, we're part of the scene. Sustainability, it's not just a dream. So we learn to live off what we can sow. We find peace in this life we know. Solar panels, rain barrels too. Each small step a breakthrough. We're crafting lives from what we've gained. Our efforts not in vain, but sustained. Seasons change and so do we. From dependency now we're free. With every harvest pride to swell in the knowledge that we've learned so well. Living off the land we've grown, with nature's rhythm we've been shown that life can thrive when we partake in self-sustainability's wake. So here we stand under the sky so blue, our garden, our life forever true. With plants in hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned. From dependency now we're free. With every harvest pride to swell in the knowledge that we've learned so well. Living off the land we've grown, with nature's rhythm we've been shown that life can thrive when we partake in self-sustainability's wake. So here we stand under the sky so blue, our garden, our life forever true. With plants in hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned.
Well, cheers to that.
So here we stand under the sky so blue, our garden, our life forever true. With plants in hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned.
Ain't that the truth? What did you guys think? Which version? Which version is better? The rock version or the piano version? We'll play the rock version in the background as background tune. What's up, Sandy? Hello, Joe. Appreciate that. How's everybody's week going so far? Something to think about. I'm very torn all the time, about the sweets and this time of year. And and they have more and more of these like days where you can trick or treat and do these trunk or treats, and it's tempting to go and we're gonna clean house, you know what I mean? But maybe if they were giving out something like healthy, you know what I mean? They were giving out some like, oh, here's some whatever product that's all health, all natural or whatever. About to chop in a few days. Okay. You still got a few days left. Yeah, I might have chopped a little early, but I'm just going to turn into bubble hash anyway. Guys, if you have Rumble, go check it out. Go hit the Rumble because it was like behind or whatever. I'm not sure if it's good for everybody. Missy, thank you for the hashtag. I tell you what, I always say this, but this time I'm going to pay attention. If we can get, I don't want to, I feel like 50 would be too many, but I'm also self-deprecating. So if we can get 40 people in here, I'll throw out a swag pack. If you're in Canada, like Ron, we'll work something out. I'll buy some, maybe we'll do something, some kind of a transfer in another way, like there's other ways. Unless you want to pay for the shipping, but that's up to you. Our kids get 2 days. They have for the 10 years I have lived here. Okay. Town is tiny. Not a lot of kids I see. When we get like a month, there's a trunk or treat in every town around, you know. Rumble in the jungle. I used to say that actually. There was a movie, Ben. Did you ever see the movie with Tim Allen? I forget what the kid's name was that was in it. I'm sure he's not a kid anymore. It's called Rumble in the Jungle. He brings his son that he didn't know about home to the city. And this kid was like raised in a tribe. Seeing where some houses, instead of giving away candy, they make it up pit stop with drinks, tissue, and lawn show. I've seen different things like that too. Like there's like places where they'll give out road sodies to adults, and I'm like, that's crazy. You're giving out beer to the adults as they're walking around. Where's the doobies? You know? Oh, a foot massage, huh? I'm missing something on that one, Benjamin. Ooh, that's right, Missy. We Grow Wednesday. I didn't pin the link, but anyone's welcome to come up. We're gonna get into some grow stuff. I'm just getting the motor running, tune up, as they say, getting a tune up. Yeah, this is a good idea though. There's some different things like that you can do out there. The foot massage. Oh, to maybe what Cullen said. I get it now. I think maybe that's what's up. Stop. Get that foot massage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, over on the Rumble. Here you go. That's where you need to be, man. YouTube's never. I actually get paid from Rumble. I get ad share from Rumble already. Not very much. Like I don't even know if I've ever been given the money, but it does rack up, and I can see it. When I say rack up, it's like if I get 10 cents a day, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing a lot of little things that all sort of add up, you know what I mean? So I'm working on it. We're working on it. And we like to learn at the same time. Like, look, yeah, I'm doing some dab rips right now, but we're going to get into some knowledge here in a minute. I have to check it out, okay? Michael Black, what's up, bro? I was thinking more like apple cider. It's a house I don't miss. Yes. Now Justin Cider, you could probably, maybe work around. He's out there. He'll say something. You too, Mama Rochi. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you very much. Make sure if y'all are stopping in just for a little bit, hit that like button on your way out. Thank you, and have a wonderful night. You guys have a good show tomorrow night as well. Check out Thursday Night Vibes on all kinds of networks now. On the NOK as well, though. I'm gonna jump in the shower. Oh, okay. Where's Master Rochi's probably like he must be meditating. Like I imagine he's on his head, right? And he's got his legs crossed, but he's upside down on his head. Rose, hello. Chris, what's up? On Rumble to please follow me back. Which we got 19 Rumblers in the house. What's up? What's your name on Rumble? Is that you're Black Lopez, Chris? Is that you? I forget that. I mean, I know I knew at one point. In a business meeting. He's still probably sitting on his head. The Foo Fighters. Okay. Suggest no jumping my fall. Oh wow. Oh shoot, I forgot to loop the music. Let me loop this again. Here, we'll loop the piano. See if how that sounds looped in the low in the background. All right, back to you guys. Let's see, Joe. I've seen neighborhoods give out candy, hot dogs, hot chocolate, coffee, along with hot toddies for the adults. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I've seen the beer, which is like, well, this is cold, but I guess it'll warm me up eventually. Foo Fighters. I'm not sure the connection. Are you all going to see the awesome end result of my hard work making the costume? I think we're going to take pictures tomorrow sometime. Hey, we got a what is this, spam on Rumble? Hello, buddy. I checked your videos. Seems like you were new in Kick. Oh, it's on Kick and not Rumble. And streaming a lot and still not affiliated yet. I get a popsel for you. What does affiliated mean? Oh, I was reading that. I was misreading that. I've got a proposal for you. I will share your stream to a Kick community for you to hit 1,000 followers and earn nothing less than $1,000 per streaming. So this guy, this person thinks that it makes sense to anyone that 1,000 followers would get you $1,000 per stream. That right there is enough to make this laughable. I will generate organics, followers, and viewers for you. Hey guys, have you ever done the thing on Facebook where you do the is it exclamation point followage? I think it's followage, and you can see how long you've been following me. I don't know if I have it turned on, but I did this in another stream the other day. I watch this gamer on Facebook sometimes, and he plays more old school Mortal Kombat games. It's weird. It's mesmerizing, but it's weird. All right, should I check those seeds yet? Oh no, gotta leave them alone. All right, that's enough of those. Let's find out what's really growing on. You know, there's all kinds of like misdirection going on sometimes. So let's see what's going on with the food supply. If there's any major news happening they don't want us to know about. And we'll check out marijuana marijuanamoment.net. That's what we'll check out as well. Okay, Benjamin gave it a shot. I think that's the right one, but I just may not have it turned on. I don't know how to do that, or at least haven't spent any time to figure it out. You could probably Google it. Daddy Google says you can just do this. Well, it's probably just a simple setting, but I think that's pretty cool though. See how long you've been following. Okay, we're gonna share in screen. Get some numbers out to you guys soon. I might do that earlier, but at least read some headlines and find out if there's anything that's saucy. Look for anything that's saucy. Did I activate it? I don't know. Like if I do it, let's see. Sometimes like the hand gestures get activated when I do them. I'm not sure why that would be the thing. Why it would tell me that. It's like I know it's activated. I just did it. I don't know how to activate it. Let me see. Is there a It's probably on the computer, I would have to imagine. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Probably like I said, a Google search away. It's a Google search away. And this guy's going to help me get $1,000 per stream. That would be like $5,000 a week I would make. I'd probably stream a couple extra times in that case, wouldn't you guys? Oh man, he's streaming 12 times a day. Yeah, well, hey, look. I got this little piece of my beard that wants to keep popping out. Does anybody have any new grows right now? Like a new, like free veg, like in the cup still, or maybe like just a few inches, little sprouters, little sproutsies. Whoa, the page requested doesn't exist. Florida marijuana legalization campaign highlights support from Trump and Harris. Interesting. New Hampshire Democratic candidate for governor visits medical marijuana facility, says it's past time for adult use legalization. Hey, you're here. See, Nevada officials adopt rule to stop penalizing boxers and MMA fighters over marijuana. Interesting. That wasn't even in the marijuana section. What section is it in? Jeez. Let's go to culture here. Yeah, that was Nevada. Snoop Dogg confirms he has a staffer who makes sure people he's smoking marijuana with don't get too high. He's got the nanny. He's got the onboard nanny. I got to pull this up for you guys. This is too good. Abby, what's up? I saw you in here earlier. I thank you for coming back. Appreciate it. A setting in a setting from a setting. Oh, it's probably in there somewhere. It's it's shuffled deep in there. This window. Yes. Can we do this? Okay. Boom. Instant hate from every person in the chat from one direction or another. Every one of you, all 26 of you on the Rumble and 12 of you on the Facebook, and whoever's anywhere else, they just all like, It's just like every person. It's funny. Okay, let's see. Missouri marijuana regulators concerned about predatory practices in social equity licensing program. Okay. Yep. Well, that's what's going to happen. Oh, hey, we're creating this program, and it's like, oh, we got to get all of our buddies in there, or we're going to figure out how to take it all somehow. Pennsylvania governor signs bill giving medical marijuana dispensaries tax relief to fix earlier omissions. Okay. Trying to fix their wrongs there in the dispensaries. Interesting. The DEA begins selecting witnesses for marijuana rescheduling hearing, inviting industry stakeholders and prohibitionists to testify. Wow, that sounds serious. Let's see. Court trial over Nebraska's medical marijuana ballot signatures begin. Okay. You were eating. Okay, Ben. I got you. Chris says I have 3 solo cups and 9 on day 9 today. Okay. Day 9, like above soil or after taproot, I guess. Day 9 post taproot. Science and health. Let's see. From 2 days ago, medical marijuana improves chronic pain and mental health symptoms while reducing prescription drug use, study shows. Wow. Well, yes and no. I will give you guys this. I have developed allergies and asthmatic symptoms, I guess, traits, or what, I'm not sure the correct term, asthmatic. There's another term, but so I'm asthmatic, and when I smoke too much, I have to use more of my, inhalers and things. So I try not to use a lot of, flour. So I use the dabs. They're a little bit better, or at least less harsh on my lungs. So yes, edibles would be much better, or topicals, or whatever else I could do if that worked. The edibles don't do what I'm looking for, them to do for me anyway. So I don't know about you guys, but this is one thing that I can disagree with, at least for me, that it does exacerbate my asthmatic issues. But otherwise, yes. Otherwise, I can agree with it. But that's an interesting one. We may look at that. The cannabis treatment reduces chronic nerve pain with minimal to no side effects. New science review finds. Reduces nerve pain. Yes. Now that kind of thing for sure. Minimal side effects. So you could, that's probably like a topical treatment or something on the nerves. Probably we can check that out. This is from 5 days ago. See, there's no linear relationship of blood THC to driving. Okay. Study finds calling into question many state marijuana impairment driving laws. Now that's what I'm talking about. Because man, driving is boring as heck. At least give us this. The dabs are worse for you. Okay. Do you have an inhaler too, Missy? Love the clown though, by the way. Is that a filter or did you paint that? You're on the Rumble, guys. If you're watching for the first time, looks like maybe they opened the algorithm for me just a little bit. Feel free to hit that follow button, hit that Rumble button, maybe boost us up a little bit higher would be great. Oh, didn't mean to do that. My bad. Let's go over here and we'll check out a little bit of Farm Week now. Stuff that might seem the most boring, but really the most important. Talking about, I mean, this is actually mostly Illinois-based website, but it does kind of indicative of some of the biggest crops out there, like say corn, soybeans, wheat. See, major retail fertilizer prices continue mixed for third week of October. So fertilizer has been an issue for farms, and I think that's why I think fish can make up that difference because of the way that there's companies out there like the Foop or like things like Fish Shit, like small farms that just use it themselves, and things like aquaponics. So that I think that I fully believe that could help. Let's see, latest NASA data shows declining pasture conditions. Well, of course, I believe that. Let's see, Profit Watch, soybeans up and down. All right, I'll give you. Country Boy, what's up, my guy? Fred, hello. I feel like the flower is a bronchial dilator for me. Yes, I'm on 2 inhalers. I have chronic asthma, and yes, it's a filter. Well, I mean, I feel you. I think either one if I do too much. And actually, to be honest, if I do a little bit of both, it seems to seem a little bit better. I'm not sure. I don't know how to describe it, but for some reason, I don't need as much of an issue. And I do have the inhalers, but I'm trying to get to more natural things like some of the stuff that Smashley does with her, natural herbs and things. Thanks, John. Plan to stay safe from Halloween hijinks. What's this all about? Be prepared for possible vandalism, theft, dog incidents, and other Halloween hijinks this week. Do kids still do that stuff? Do you guys see that a lot? Do you guys see Halloween hijinks a lot anymore? Things like TPing houses, or I guess maybe they're doing newer things or things that aren't stuff from my childhood. They're not egging cars, I guess, or houses. What's the thing they do now? I mean, do they still light bags of poop on fire and then run away? I wonder. Let's see. So, plan to stay safe from Halloween hijinks. And they show this house. This house looks like Christmas light. Look at all the Christmas lights that are just Halloween colored. That's not a Halloween house. Where's the scary stuff? Wow. It says sometimes Halloween brings increases in vandalism, electrical issues, theft, and dog instances. there are ways homeowners can be prepared and still enjoy the fun of the season. Photo by Phyllis Coulter. Yeah, that photo's weird. You love Halloween? Well, if you love Halloween, what do you think of this house? What do you think of this house, country boy? What's up, John Doe? Not from the good kids, right? Well, I mean, the kids aren't into that kind of stuff. Like they'll mess you up online before they're gonna physically go out. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Depends on where you're at. Obviously, that's goes without saying. But kids around here, ding dong ditch. Oh, that's like, what is that? That's nothing. That's nothing. Looks like a pic for home goods. Yeah, like it looks like a lovely home, right? But it also doesn't look like Halloween. Anyway, let's see. Like any time of year, taking measures to safeguard property and the well-being of others can reduce the chances of falling victim to the Halloween hijinks. Dun, dun, dun. Fortunately, most homeowners and auto insurance policies cover damage done to this time of year. Wow, okay. Said David Beji of Country Finance. Country Financial. Hey, that's my insurance company. Marketing, communications, and public affairs. It offers other ways to stay safe on the scariest of nights. The scariest of nights. Vandalism to a vehicle is covered by most automobile insurance policies as long as you have comprehensive coverage. Okay. Whether you should file a claim depends on your deductible. Mirror damage or minor damage is often covered out of pocket. However, if a car is splattered with or by paint or eggs, that can damage a car's paint and finish. Then filing a claim may be justified. Paint or eggs? Man. Ayla, what's up? Bobby, hello. Definitely don't see a Halloween house. Yeah, that's definitely not Halloween. That's like weird Christmas. Weird Christmas. They look like they probably just turn those lights to a different color. They're like adjustable for Christmas, and boom, we done. It's a beginner's home. Country boy says that's the beginner's home of for Halloween. Definitely not. Yeah. What's up, guys? Share out the live. Anyone wants to pop up, let me know. I'll put the link out anyway. Sometimes people are more apt to do so if it just shows up. All right. Where to go? If items are thrown at a home and break windows or cause other damage, most homeowners policies will cover damage like this. Be sure to capture photos of damage immediately and file a police report, of course. Since dogs sometimes get excited with visitors. Oh yeah, so I didn't even think about that with my dog really, because we won't be giving out candy. Visiting trick-or-treaters, it's a good idea to make a plan for how your dog might react. I want to just be like, oh, get the fuck out of here, like that. That was rough. You got cameras up, country boy? Okay. Gotta get my husband's stuff ready for work. He's leaving soon. Okay, no worries, Missy. No worries. Come back if you're around. What's up, William? Cheers, brother. Hey, remember Missy and William? Anybody that's subscribed, don't forget to get a number on wherever it is you're subscribed at. I will let the werewolf out if they shit at my house. He can track that bag of shit. Oh, I know where it's at. He just pulls you along right straight to the house. That's messed up. Okay. I don't know if I really need to read the rest of this. I think it all makes sense. You know, if you have pets, it's kind of like the 4th of July with all the noise. Many homeowners like to set up elaborate Halloween displays. Sometimes they can lead to faulty wiring or neglected installations. I was just thinking of the wire that's broken right here. Should probably unplug it. Okay. Leading to hazards or trip and fall type injuries. Like at the Griswolds, Clark Griswold. Getting electrocuted. Gotta be careful. Be mindful of this during decorating to avoid these hazards. The same goes with candles. Candles, which, oh wow, people really use real candles still. You gotta be careful with that for sure. Gotta use them like with those big bases and stuff. Be careful with your candles, folks. Be careful with the candle. Just unattended can lead to house fire. Halloween, sometimes there's an uptick in car thefts. Sorry. To prevent these thefts, be sure to remove your keys from your car's ignition and lock the doors and close the windows. Also, park in either well-lit areas or in the garage if available. All right. Okay, didn't really learn a lot there. Let's see. Let's check out foodandwine.com. Where are we sitting at time-wise? I can't. Almost an hour. Okay, so we'll stop at about an hour to start handing out some numbers. But let's go to foodandwine.com. This country is so small, it's been left off world maps, but the food can't be ignored. Interesting. Australia and Oceania. Traveling to the tiny north and south islands reveals that New Zealand cuisine combines superior seafood from the Pacific Ocean with lamb, beef, and deer from the land and incredible wines from regions like Central Otago, or Otago maybe, and Marlborough. There's a place called Marlborough for a true taste of terror or terroir. What the heck word is this, you guys? I can't highlight it. It won't let me highlight it. Where'd it go? Dang it. I am missing the paragraph that I just started to read. Oh, this is another story. This country is so small. And no, it's the same story. Did that flip me to page 2 or something? What's going on here? It's a long story. I'm not reading all this. We'll try to figure out where the heck I was at, but see, winding through the mountains between Queenstown and Wakanda, my Rico private guide Neil Robinson points out how we can physically see New Zealand's tectonic plates moving where the mountain base are busting through the road barriers. Oh, wow. He assures me the South Island is overdue for a catastrophic earthquake that can happen at any time. What am I reading right now? This is really if I just went back. Go back. No, that's not. It's like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Trying to go backwards. Oh no. I don't want to play that. Get this out of here. Okay, where was I? Guess we'll read about the earthquakes in New Zealand. Holy cow. What does this have to do with the food of the place? Okay. We proceed to pretend that reality isn't terrifying, as the locals apparently do, hoping this adventure to experience the country's cuisine is worth the risk. Okay, here we are. Robinson has 40 years of experience farming and 20 years shepherding. He is unequivocally the first freelance shepherd I've ever met, and he shares endless insights about the hectares upon hectares of grazing sheep, cattle, and red deer around us, all tenets of New Zealand's foodways. It's easy to not eat meat in New Zealand. The fresh Pacific seafood is sensational, especially in the winter, but the local lamb represents the land and is integral for travelers seeking true. Here it is. Okay, this is Terroir. Torroir. Yeah, William. You don't see a post? Pretty sure I made the post. Let's do this real quick and we'll go check. We'll go back and read about the small islands cuisine in just a moment. William, where are you subbed at? Let's see, Sandy said let's grow on the profile subscription. So I'll give Sandy number one. No reason in particular to go to that one first. It just happens to be where I went. And now we'll go to the page subscriptions. Wayland the Indoor Farmer. William, I just see you commented or you hit it. Okay, I got you. I see you now. Must have been before you. It said that. View more answers. Okay. So we'll go with Michelle going bottom up. Michelle Lynn as number 2. Missy, number 3. William as number 4. William Groover, I should say. 4 participants from Facebook side. That's pretty good. I like that. All right, over to the old locals. There are 21 likes and 23 comments. Probably a couple of people commented multiple times, I'm guessing. Okay, starting at the bottom, Timothy Martin at number 5. We've got Jess Rosebud at number 6. Kristen, number 7. Ayla, hello. Ayla, I feel like you subscribed at some point. If you did, make sure you get a number on this. We're gonna do 2 spins tonight. Next is Tommy Makeda at number 8. Number 8. Got, let's see, nobody at number 9. Perry Wood at number 10. Do I have a number? You have to go and comment on the post. So Chris, I think you commented or you subscribed to Locals, I believe, right? Margaret Jett is number 11. Let me get through all these and then we'll make sure that I won't spin before we figure it out here. Margaret is number 11. Nose is itching. Are you guys all talking about me out there? Gerald, the G-Rod, the God King over here, number 12. You might be on Rumble, Leslie. Did you comment on locals? Michael Black, number 13. 13 on Black. 13 on Black. Let's see. John Rando, number 14. Boom. Rose, number 15. Charles, number 16. Tabby Dabadoo, number 17. Well, I mean, maybe only in good ways. You know what I'm saying? We got Terry Bryler, number 18. And like, I wouldn't be so naive to think that doing this, what I'm doing every week, would mean that people would not talk about me. Like someone's, at some point, at some place, that's the point, right? To be out there and be more visible about what I'm doing between the cannabis, the normalization, at least for the medical, if not adult use for recreational side. And then the sustainability, making it more fun and more entertaining. Not showing that I'm an expert in it, but showing that we can all do just a tiny bit, just a little bit, moving towards that direction, right? We got Sean Cook at number 19. I want to make sure I call these all out here. So we got Sheena at number 20. But my point is, like, I to an extent, I don't want to sound conceited, but I want people to talk about what I'm doing and stuff because of the whole reason I'm doing it, right? But not necessarily in a vain way, although that can be tempting. That can be an easy side note, sidetrack or whatever, a draw. And so, I talk about it. That's how I normalize it. And that's how I remind myself that it's okay to have that temptation. We just talk about it and we're like, okay, well, you guys will probably tell me when I start being a jerk. You know what I mean? Sure, I'll see that in the numbers on the locals. Okay, so we got Brenda Bryler at number 21 and Brenda Vidari at number 22. We got Mama Rochi at number 23. Let's see. What are we saying over here? You are Black Lopez. Okay, Chris, I thought so, but Rumble is not where you get the number at. It's locals or Facebook. I'm with bats and crowbars with Jackson. Like a hillbilly circus pulling up. Hey, because you might want to delete that comment, Country Boy. That's way to talk about some. Well, yeah, and honestly, I just I like to be transparent about things. It's not because I think it's just the best thing to do, but something I enjoy to do, I guess. Mama Rochi was number 23. We got Canagrammy at number 24. Oh, okay. There it goes. I had I took some pictures for my cover photo and stuff, and first of all, I was too late really to even for it to matter, but it was used at the beginning of this. Oh yeah, I didn't even play the other thing. Anyway, I took a bunch of pictures first, and I ended up not being able to use them because I had my husky's hair all over my shirt, and you could see it easy. Like, oh man, so I had to clean it off and then take more pictures. It was funny. What did I say? Candy Grammy number 24. We got Ronald Blackwell at number 25. Chris, I think you are subscribed, brother. I thought you did. Maybe I'm mistaken. But it's not that you have to. I'd be happy if you did, and I think you would be happy as well because you basically get paid for doing it. Let's see, as long as you engage a little bit and participate in some of the giveaways. Cindy, number what am I typing that? Number 26. But yeah, I make the post and stuff because it makes it a lot easier for me to tell who is eligible. Terry, I think I gave you Terry, you were number 18, so I'll put 18 again, I guess. But how about I do that? That makes sense. Just gonna comment, say 18. Rendra, you got a number already too. You were what, 22, I think. Let's see. Oh no, you were 21. Rendra was 21. Okay. All right. Unless anybody else got in on it, let me refresh. I see Country Boy. You were going to be number 27. 27. Anybody else? Let me know in the comments if you subscribed and if you got in on the comment or if you got in on the post so that I can go check it. Otherwise, I won't just go check it all randomly. Cindy, okay, I got you. William, I got you. Everyday people in my part of the woods. Yeah, that's Country Boy. Gotta still be careful with the words, right? Did I get in? Dabstang, you did. Actually, you won, but you weren't here. What happened? I forgot who you were. Sorry. I'm just kidding. You did tell us who you were recently. Oh no, you were a new viewer, I think, weren't you? Yeah, no. I don't think you got in, brother. Liked and shared. Thanks, Sandy. Appreciate that. I might do a dab again here in a minute. Putting up the chickens. Okay. Yeah, man. Just all you have to do is be a subscriber to the Indoor Farmer community, and that can be done several ways. Now, newly subscribed to Kick for $5 a month. I think I couldn't change it. Just that's what it was. And you can also gift subscriptions through Kick. You can buy it and gift it to somebody, which I thought was kind of cool. So, you know what? You're right, William. We'll read some more news about cannabis while we have another little break. But now, so far, we have up to 27, I think, numbers. 27 numbers. Let's see. Wait, what am I doing? 27. I'm just gonna go up to a 100. I can do one. I can go all the way to 100, man. What's up, Missy? Missy, did you get a? I thought you subscribed as well. Did you get a number? Because I don't remember giving you one. Maybe that was on the Facebook. Was that on the Facebook? Oh, right there it is. Yes, I did give you a number. You're number 3. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and this next game night, I'm going to continue with the same map. I'll change it up a little bit. Maybe just make it more fall themed instead of, spooky themed. So make sure if you want to subscribe to get in on this wheel that is being spun 3 times this week, you also can get in on game night. If you win this wheel, you get a chance. You can choose to pick a game night ticket. Oh, smack the Brian Williams glass blowing Sherlock too hard. All right, where's Barry? Okay, we got Barry. We got a little bit of orange Bellini in the on deck. William, what? I'm last in line, so no one defecate. Oh, snap. Well, are we talking about like the human centipede? That's self-sustainability at its finest, right there. It's recycling and okay, I'm done. I never actually watched it, so I don't have the image that maybe some of you do that have watched it. Oh, dropped a little crumlet. Cotton Eye Joe. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd probably have been married a long time ago, guys. Let's see. We can actually change up the tunes now too a little bit. Now that they're kind of in the background, you don't really hear the words that much. I could actually switch it to one of these review show ones. Got a few good ones now that we can just kind of use in the background. Let me know if it's audible, but if the words are not audible. You can hear just a tiny bit. Michelle, what's up? You know all about the Cotton Eye Joe, country boy? All right, I'll cheers to this spin. This goes out to you guys, whether you're here or not here. You are the engine in my giddy up. You're the engine in my giddy up. All right, good luck. Kim, what's up? Cheers to Rumble tonight. I'm suddenly visible on Rumble again. I did message them on. I sent a message on Twitter, X you might call it, and I sent a message on through email. Send you might call it an email, call it a message through email. You know, MTE. It's a standard MTE. All right. Cheers, everyone. Number 24. All right, all right. Who was number 24? I don't remember. Big Bro Wednesday.
It's quite profound about a show where wonders bloom right here in your own living room under the lights.
24.
Cozy space. The indoor farmer sets the pace with stories of the small and grand. Discoveries in every land. Oh, the indoor farmer reviews. Shining light on
Take it out. Take it out. All right, let's go check. Canagrammy. So you guys are welcome to tag her as well. If you want. We'll do one more spin tonight. Congrats, Canagrammy. What's up, Susan? What's up, Gabrielle? Hello. Gemini Kyle, what's up, man? All right. We can pull that back up. She knows the cheat codes. She did come up to play, though. Tell you what, I'm all for the winners being those that are brave enough to come up on screen and play on game night. You know what I mean? Ooh, that would be an interesting twist, wouldn't it? If you come up on game night that week, you get an extra spot on the number wheel. That's an interesting thought. Huh. What do you guys think about that? Oh, I got the wrong thing. I see a million of me. Millions of me. Just like the Eminem clone factory. Okay, so there'll be another spin our winner. Chicken dinner. Right, Gerald? Now, look, I mean, maybe the people that don't want to be on screen might get upset about that and say, "Oh, you're." But I don't know. I don't see why not. Why it's a bad idea. Otherwise, it's incentive for people to come up and play. Now, you'd only get 3 or 4 a week to give out, so that heck, it might actually be a good thing in a lot of ways because I might have like a line of people that want to play. Then let me play. And plus, I do realize that the lack of getting the prizes from me right at the moment is for sure going to, mess with that desire. But I did talk to the mailman today. and I was assured that everything would be hunky dory. Gotta make sure you keep your piece clean. Make sure you wash your piece, guys. It is Wash It Wednesday. If you have water in your device, I suggest washing it out. At least you don't have to get every bit of residue out of it, but getting new water in there. Switch around a little alcohol if you got some. Doesn't have to be until the thing is shiny new, but there's a lot of pathogens. There's a lot of mold and other things in the air. Country boys farts, or whatever. Cullen and Country Boy, or was that Cullen? No, who was that? I was talking about. It was probably me. Was that Chris? No. William, maybe. Yeah, it was William. The song sucks. What is that, William? Oh, what? Let me look at this. Let me go back to this here, William. Said that song sucks. Now the song stuck in my head. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Okay. Yeah. If I wasn't screen shy, I'd come up and play, but my anxiety would kill me. I mean, you see the people that come up and play. They are also in the same boat, some of them, and they get through it. Plus, you're mostly in a tiny box. You can tell me on the side, just don't pull me up on the big screen. And after the first time, you'd be like, oh, what was I worried about? Like right now, came up right now. We've got 40, 50, almost 50 people in the house. So it's not that many. You've been in front of 50 people, right? Naked, clothesless, and standing up in front of them on a stage where they just laugh and point. We've all had that happen, right? I'll come up if I'm off work early. You have to be a subscriber to play. But if you want to, if you can talk to me though. I'm always looking for more players. So if somebody wants to come up and play as a non-subscriber just to play, meaning no prizes, I mean that's probably on the table since I can't seem to get like a nice big pool of players or subscribers. But I don't foresee that being a problem if I add more things like that. Oh, hey, we got more spam on Kick. Holly says, hello, great streamer. You stream so really well. That's why I followed you. I do see you streaming a lot, but yet still not affiliated and partnered. I get a proposal for you. Oh, sorry, I added that last part. All right, I'm done with her. It's the same thing. It's the other guy. What the heck? You like fun, Chris? That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, make sure that you're subscribed. Gabrielle's in there in the house. Did you get a number? Always forget. Well, come on, get a number. I can wait. I will check it out. We've got the post pulled up right here. I believe you're subscribed to my page. I'm looking at it right now. So yes, I see that you're subscribed to the page. Get in on the post. I'll refresh it. You've got two more spins. Well, you have to. We are still making everyone wait a week. Oh, you didn't play last week on screen. For some reason, I thought you did, but no. So that's one. It's one play. That's one challenger against Brenda's team. Brenda, Team Yellow. We got Perry Wood. I don't know if I should start it. Well, yeah, this next game night will be a new month, so it would be a perfect time to start that new. If you come up on screen, you get a um, extra spot in the game in the number wheel that week, as long as provided that you do get in on the post and stuff. So I have to do that. What was I doing here? Okay, no, don't need that anymore. Yeah, anybody that wants to get in on that. And also, I was gonna do a hat spin tonight, but I'm not exactly prepared for that. I've got to get a lot of numbers figured out for you guys on that one. Might do some of that off camera, or maybe during a regular little live stream during the day. Okay, wait and see if there's a new comment. Yes, I am. Yeah, Gabrielle, get in there. I need a hat. Well, did you get in on this spin? The spin can give you a higher chance to win a hat if you win this spin. Let me pull it up a little bit more. This is the subscriber group that you're in. I can see you right there. Got to get in this post. How do I do that? You have to go to the group that you're in. It's called Waylon the Indoor Farmer Subscribers. It's a group, and it has this picture at the top. No, that's on Facebook where you're subscribed at. See, I'm looking at your face right here on my. You just have to go out of this live stream and go to the groups, search your groups, and find Waylon the Indoor Farmer subscribers. Bada boom, bada bing. I'll even tag you in here. I will tag you like no one has ever tagged anyone before. Boom. You have been tagged. That's another way to do it I didn't think about. Very good call, William. Just go to the page, Waylon the Indoor Farmer, and click on Sub Hub. You can go to the subscription hub. It's another good one. In the meantime, we are going to change the tunes. Was there any stories that popped out to you guys? Like I definitely heard a couple things in the marijuana world that was interesting, so we're going to be checking that out. And yeah, the music. A couple other versions of this, let's see, kind of a spooky version. I think this one is. I want to get more exercise in, but I also want to get a full blood test done to find out my mineral levels. Found it? Okay. Mineral levels seem to be out of whack for a lot of people, including myself and my whole system in aquaponics and stuff. If I can figure out a way to mineralize the shit out of that water, that system, and then I use that water and all the stuff I'm growing, and then I'm eating that stuff, I think that would be a positive move. I'm just saying. Just speculating. I see you there, Gabrielle. Okay, you're number 28. Cool. I can do that. 28. Boom. Farmer review. Here. Got my Halloween lighter. Go ahead and shuffle. We'll throw a few shuffles out here. All right. Good luck, everyone, and cheers to Wednesday, hump day, at midweek sesh on the Indoor Farmer with Waylon. This is actually on. I need to get this straight. This is on Maccabees Live Market, hosted by the Indoor Farmer. Maccabees Live Market would be basically the TV station, and all my shows would be on that. Could call it Maccabees Live Market TV. I don't know. Cheers, country boy.
Listen up, for here's the deal. Supporting local has wide appeal. With a microphone and heartfelt cheer.
22 by George. I think that's Brenda Vidari. Number 22. Okay, let's go back to something like. Let's go back to Food and Wine. Homepage. All right, let's go check it out. I believe, just want to make sure, double check. Yes, that's Brenda. Another person that deserves it with the work she puts in, helps me out on game night and plays too when need be. So I do have quite a bit of swag left, but it's almost all going to be gone with everything that I'm sending out soon. I'm going to try to keep you guys updated, of course. But if that becomes an issue where the swag pack I don't have enough to send out, I think we're going to start doing a rotation of the sponsors of game night, depending on if they have a product that's for sale or not. But we will do a rotation between the sponsors and get you a little something, a little either a gift code towards something, or because this win, I do this 3 times a week, every week. It's only meant to be a $5 to $10 type of a win, and that's a swag pack with and I'm actually putting a lot more money in the swag pack. It's just stuff I didn't pay for, so I'm paying the $5 for shipping, of course, and the packaging and everything like that. So if that makes sense to you guys, I try to keep it to about that type of value. And I'll work with my sponsors on that to see what we can do about it. And we're actually going to be talking to some of them about getting having additional spots on the sponsor wheel. So be looking out for that. Bingo, bango. All right. We've got the 2 winners for tonight, and we're going to do one more tomorrow. Let's check out what's trending. Jack-o'-lanterns have some very spooky lore. Interesting. FYI, the original jack-o'-lanterns weren't made out of pumpkins. Interesting. Did you know this? Plus, cake was also a major part of the tradition. Cake was a big part of tradition. Well, that makes sense because we didn't have as much ways to process candy and chocolate bars and things. Cake was probably one of the top sweets or whatever. Still is, I guess, but Oh, hit the wrong button with that.
Listen up, for here's the deal. Supporting local has wide appeal.
Oh, they did like they carved faces in all the vegetables. This is going to be interesting. Alex, what's up, man? They work in synchronicity. Okay, what's up, Dave? I will donate to shipping this month. Well, that's okay, man. I'm not saying I can't do the shipping. I just wanted to. That's what my sort of model or system is. I try to keep it to about that, so that I don't overwhelm myself, right? But I'm not saying that I wouldn't take donations. Just don't do it if you can't. We got Christmas coming up and stuff. I'm happy with more people jumping in at the $2 rate a month, building that community up big. Anybody that's in my community, you guys know that when I can and if I can, I do help whatever way, which is up to and including creating logos. I'm sorry, getting discounts for all kinds of different sponsors and affiliations and things like that. I do what I can. I give back as much as I can from that, and it's all about providing enough value that it makes no sense to not be joining the community. Unless you don't like me, in which I'm sure there are a few that watch that may be in that category, and that's fine. It is what it is. Let's read a little bit about this. This is interesting to me. Halloween is just one day away, and if we haven't carved that pumpkin yet, don't worry. There's still time. However, this is an instance where your procrastination may pay off, as you can choose to carve something more traditional instead. Yes, we're talking about carving the mighty turnip, the OG of old Halloween's Eve. Okay, they carved faces in turnips. Sure, you may think jack-o'-lanterns have always been carved out of those plump orange gourds, but you'd be wrong. Smithsonian Magazine reports that turnips were the chosen vegetable to carve throughout the 19th, 20th century in Ireland and other Celtic nations. That's because this is where Halloween really began. As History.com explained, Sumerian and pagan religions, religious festivals originated from an ancient Celtic spiritual tradition, inspired much of what is now modern-day Halloween. History.com added the Sumerian is usually celebrated from October 31st to November 1st to welcome in the harvest and usher in the dark half of the year. Let's see. Celebrants believe that the barriers between the physical world and the spiritual world break down during Samhain, allowing more interaction between humans and denizens of the other world. As part of that thinning of the veil, people believed certain spirits could also make their way through, including Stinging Jack, who Sidney Grannon from Encyclopedia Britannica wrote, tricked the devil for his own monetary gain. Stingy Jack Grannon was banned from both heaven and hell and doomed to roam the earth for eternity. Holy cow. Look at this face. What's up, William? This is crazy, huh? You like the turnip? However, as National Geographic added, the devil took pity on him and gave him a piece of coal to light his turnip lantern, to light his way as he roamed forever, which inspired the name Jack-o'-lantern. It was also used as a cautionary tale, a mortality tale, that Jack was a soul trapped between two worlds, and if you have behaved like he did, you could end up like that too. Wow. Nathan Manian, the head of exhibitions and programs at EPIC, the Irish Immigration Museum. Immigration. Is that spelled wrong? Or is that a different word than immigration? Interesting. In Dublin, shared with National Geographic. So, to protect themselves from a visit from Stingy Jack, the living would carve faces into different produce items, usually turnips, placing candles or coal outside to light their path and always stay out of the darkness and frighten Stingy Jack away for good. Metal lanterns were quite expensive, so people would allow or hollow out root vegetables. Mannion added over time, people started to carve faces and designs to allow light to shine through the holes without extinguishing the ember. While the tradition of carving faces into food is still going strong, there is one more tradition we'd love to see come back: the dump supper. The dump supper? Oh my gosh, should I keep reading about the dump supper? Holy cow. History.com explained that with all those carved turnips, people also hosted dump suppers where they invited the souls of their ancestors in, allowing families to interact with those who had passed one more time. Adults would update their relatives over the meal, and the door and windows would remain open for both the living and the dead to come through, with cake left out all night for anyone who wanted to nibble in this life or the next. You leave that cake out. You leave that damn cake out on my damn table. All right, that was somewhat intriguing. Wow. A new Travis and Jason Kelch food take just dropped. A food take. Oh, interesting. The crabs got their heads in the pincers. Let's see. Japanese shaved ice is so hot right now. Oh, snap. I don't know about this. Sounds delish. Let's see. Anthropologie's most popular holiday gifts under $25. Anthropology. Interesting. Female brewers weren't accused of witchcraft, but the real story is just as infuriating. Oh, okay. Has anyone ever heard of female brewers? Like the history of brewing? There's a myth circulating that early women beer brewers with their metal brewing cauldrons and cats kept as pests control for grain stores were among those targeted for persecution in the witch trials. Truth isn't so simple, but much more interesting. Coffee. Anyone out there coffee drinkers? Let's see. It's time to fall in love with decaf, according to those specifically coffee experts, or specialty coffee experts. Interesting. I don't know. This woman brewing story sounds pretty interesting. What do you mean used? Yeah, I didn't know that either, man. I didn't know that either. What's up, Amanda? Hello. You grow coffee. Is that cannabis, John? I grow coffee, Arabica. Not heard of that. Am I saying that wrong? Probably. I don't know. Says it's a great story. It makes sense. It works until it doesn't. Probably because the men were like, no, no, no. These women are fine. They're making us. They're making our good stuff. Spooky story resurfaces every October. Well, I've never heard this. Told by journalists and brewers alike. It goes like this: women dominated the beer industry until around the 15th century. Those female brewers wore tall, pointed hats at the marketplace to stand out from the crowds, and they designated their wares with broom-like signs. Or designated their wares with broom-like signs called owl stakes. They used cats to keep mice away from their grains. They brewed their beer in what else? Cauldrons, and then they were persecuted for witchcraft. Great story. It makes sense. It works until it doesn't, says Tara Noonan, and a journalist and author of Women's Place is in the brew. A Women's Place is in the brew house. Wow. Forgotten history of alewives, roosters, witches, and CEOs. Dublin based beer historian Dr. Christian Wade has written a beer historian, a doctor in beer history. Yes. Yes, hello. I am a beer doctor. Yes, not like in the funny Budweiser commercials. No, I'm an actual beer doctor. Please let me in to see the patient. What? So he's a beer historian. Dr. Christian Wade has written, there's no evidence that directly suggests female brewsters, as they may have been known at the time, targeted for witchcraft during the witch trials of Europe or New England, that occurred from 1400s to the 1700s. No evidence. Okay. It's also unlikely that the stereotypical witch costume of today were inspired by alewives. Alewives? Am I saying that right? Wade debunked these myths in a 2017 blog post that wrote more about the topic in The Devil in the Draught Lines. In the Devil in the Draught Lines, 1,000 Years of Women in Britain's Beer History, released in March. Wow. Still, these myths highlighted an unsung truth. Women were making beer and lots of it. Yes, my Brittany, I have a wonderful, tasty brew for you today. It's got the perfect frothiness to it. Wait, are you sure I'm supposed to drink it with this frothiness on the stuff? Yes, you must drink the frothiness. Okay, like, yes, that's the best part. You must drink that. Okay, let's see. Debunking the witch myth. Most of the theories laid out to bolster the brewers as witches' story, which primarily centered in European alewives, can be explained by other factors. The pointy hat. In her book, Wade says that the theory that brewsters wore tall hats to attract customers is patently false. While the origins of the conical hat were debated, Wade pointed to a theory from scholar Peter Burke that is rooted in an anti-Semitic 1420 Hungarian law that dictated that people accused of witchcraft wore a tall, pointed Jew's hat. So they wanted people to. Interesting. Other arguments tie it to the captain hat or the Capotain hat. commonly associated with the Puritans or the dunce cap. Depictions of witches who wore such hats were likely first seen in 18th century children's books, long after the peak of the European witch trials. The broomstick. Representations of witches flying were more common in the U.S. than Europe, Wade says. These so-called witches were also often seen riding on tridents, pitchforks, animals, or simply the wind. The most likely explanation for the broomstick women, the main target of the witchcraft accusations, owned brooms. So the reason that we think witches had brooms is because women have brooms. I mean, no offense. Sorry, ladies, for the witch trials. I like to, on behalf of all men everywhere, I like to apologize for such things. Blasphemous. But that's just crazy. Let's see. The cauldron. Alleywives used a myriad vessels to brew beer. These included cauldrons, but as also brewing pans and wooden buckets, according to Wade. Cauldrons could also be used for many types of cooking, right? And weren't mentioned in witchcraft trial records. Okay. The cat. Cats were associated with heretics long before witchcraft entered heretics the conversation, and women who kept pets were generally distrusted. So, cat ladies out there, let me hear from you. Oh wow, yeah, ride the wind back home, right? Ride the wind. That's rough, William. So, women that have cats are heretics, I guess. Yeah, you never see a broom in a man's hand. Hey, I had a broom the other day in my hand. I actually have a push broom I use in my upstairs. It's like a mop broom. Let's see. Most damning, though, is that there's a little evidence of Brewsters being mentioned in witch trials during this period. Since women often brewed beer at home, it's likely that many accused of witchcraft were brewers, though not targeting because of it. In fact, links between witchcraft and brewing documented in England and Scotland often referred to female brewers as victims of cursed. Spoiled beer. Spoiled beer. When the beer was spoiled, they were like, "Oh, it's been cursed." Writes Wade. Okay. I actually wrote that articles which I am now on a mission to debunk. Okay, interesting. Witches or no, women were the original brewers. Oh, really? They were the original brewers. Historians believe strongly that women have been the original brewers in pretty much every civilization since humanity accidentally discovered beer, says Neuron, which was happening with remarkable consistency across time and space. Is that in each one of those civilizations, either the forces of economics, religion, and or politics would eventually intervene and replace the women with men. In medieval and early modern Europe, beer making was an essential household task. There's also the fact that some cultures, the men are the cooks. Like, when in France, whatever, where they have like the really strict kitchens, those like 5-star restaurants and stuff. Like, it's a lot of times a man like forcing, I guess, in those countries where they are forcing themselves to be the primary, cook or chef, I should say. So in a similar way that this is talking about, it was like baking or cooking, said Wade. It's something that was normal and that would have been expected part of being a housewife. Gervase Markham's 1615 book, The English Housewife, included instructions on brewing beer. Oh, wow. Okay. Nurin and Wade stressed that women weren't forced out of the brewing overnight. Rather, a beer became commercialized. Yes, yep. As beer became commercialized with the advent of the Industrial Revolution, women didn't have the purchasing power or rights to participate in the new economy. Hmm. For example, the German purity law, which limited beer brews to just 4 ingredients, inadvertently pushed out brewers who foraged for wild ingredients and were unable to buy hops, says Nurin. Oh wow, okay, wild beer, that'd be interesting. There are also direct examples of misogyny in colonial North England or New England. Why do I keep saying North? New England, married women could not own taverns. In England, top-tier beer guilds allowed men only. Holy cow, look at this picture. The scroll down here says, she's like, she's like, I'm not moving. I don't give a F. This is a horrendous photo here. Accidentally, William. What about like when there's a bat in the chimney, or if you need to kill a spider with the broom? Like there's reasons for a broom. Right? Well, we are at that 2-hour mark. Let's see where we're at in the story. Got to be close to being over. When women were never completely pushed out of brewing. Okay. All right. Now they're arguing back and forth about it. Fluffy, light, and as soft as snow. Japanese shaved ice is much more than a summer treat. Oh man. Look at that. I want to know what the white balls are. Is that like mozzarella cheese? Or maybe marshmallows? Like the tiny marshmallows? What am I looking at? It's incredible. Judging by that spoon, though, I'm going to need me 2 helpings of that. What do you guys think? Kakagori. Kakagori. Is it kakagori or kakagori? Might be the best way to end a meal. There are versions of shaved ice from around the world, from Uruguay to Puerto Rico to snowballs in New Orleans. But there's nothing quite like Japanese kakagori. Fine, snow-like shaved ice, come in many flavors and forms. Might be tapped with ice cream or whipped cream or studded with fresh fruit, chewy content like mochi. But no matter the ingredients, it's always served sky high and incredibly refreshing. Kakagori. What is kakagori? Kakagori is a Japanese dessert made of shaved ice. I believe we figured that part out. Traditional versions of kakagori will come from natural spring or mineral water, okay. It's been frozen into an ice block that rested at room temperature until it becomes crystal clear. Rested at room temperature. The block is placed inside a kakagori machine, which spins the ice over a sharp blade, releasing a waterfall of thin ice shards into a bowl, making snow cones, raspadas, and paraguas have crunchy, grated ice. Kakagori is fluffy and soft, designed to melt in your mouth like freshly fallen snow. Okay, that sounds fun. Not going to read any more, but pretty cool though, gotta say. I enjoyed it. Well, you know what, guys? I do appreciate everybody who come through tonight, and we had quite a crowd. I do like that. Even on these sort of chill episodes, I try to learn something. We did learn. We learned several things. I think I learned anything, or anyway. But we also have two winners. Shouts out to Brenda V and Canagram E. Come back tomorrow night for people in the boxes. PITB. Oh yeah, I should I should try to get us a new song for people in the boxes. Tomorrow is the 31st. Ooh. And I may or may not be late, just depending on how trick or treating goes. I doubt we'll be out that late. I mean, it is 8 o'clock Central Time. We do the show, so it'll be kind of tight. But I believe we're going to be talking about. Let's see. I got the window up. Let me just pull it up here. People in the boxes chat. Let me know if you want to be in on the people in the boxes chat. You can actually, without being on screen as a co-host, you could also be involved if you're interested in being someone in the chat that helps out with different things such as links and tagging people and whatever it is, being like a moderator in the chat. And you can also be in the private chat for people in the boxes if you want. That's if you are someone that wants to be there, that likes the show every week, and wants to be maybe have a voice in some of the topics, even if you're not on the screen. So looking at this, we got okay. What was it? I want to find the breakdown of what we call it. I did not. Talking about some of the hormone disruptors, like in our everyday life. I want to find the exact words though. Kim Axtell came up with the thought. I thought, we might do a politics episode, and no offense to those who are like very averse to being able to talk about politics with people. I do want to keep warning you guys because we are going to have that episode maybe next week, not this week. Um, Next week is going to be right after. Let's see, the 31st is a Thursday, so it's going to be right after the election, and so I think that might be a good time to discuss it. Because right now, look, everybody who's made up their mind has made up their mind, and we're only days out. So I think right afterwards might be a really good time to talk about it, no matter what. And there's going to be all sorts of hijinks and different kinds of, shady things happening, like already happening. Like, look, I mean, multiple states had ballot boxes being burned with like thousands of ballots being unusable. And so definitely recheck your vote to make sure if you did the early voting or something like that, you can check to make sure that it's counted. I suggest that no matter whatever you're doing with your vote, doesn't matter. It matters to you, you know. But I guess it's probably good that we'll just not we're not going to do that this week. We'll do that next week. But we could try to chase the popularity, and in which case we would be doing politics, more often. But honestly, what I might do this coming weekend is, if I get time, maybe do a live stream just for just a pre-election show or something. Who knows? Just to give people a chance to talk, and you might get angry. Some people might get angry, but I like to give people room to tell me what they think. You know what I mean? Cheers. think that's going to do it for me tonight, though. It's been fun, and I do like to learn, but it's all in service of surviving and thriving and moving forward. And we can't do that without food, without better nutrition. Because why? You guys know it. You guys all know it. Because everybody's got to eat. So make sure you hit that like button, share us out. Go sign up at theindoorfarmer.locals.com. And we'll see you tomorrow night at People in the Boxes, 8 o'clock Central Time. Peace.